What's going on, everybody? Welcome to episode 17 of Mail Time, brought to you by cardzar.com. www.cardzar.com. Find us on Instagram, find us on Facebook, find us on YouTube at cardzar. Tonight we're bringing you about 70 slabs from our latest SGC submission. We did a group sub with a bunch of other customers, but we're only showing off our cards tonight. If you guys check us out on IG Live on Thursday night, we debuted all of them, all the slabs. So had a great time. Broken into 3 different videos because the first time my phone died, second time I thought I lost a box with my favorite Tom Brady rookies, and then the third time was the actual reveal of all of my cards. So we have a bunch of stuff that's already available on cardzar.com, also available in our eBay store. Search for us again at cardzar, and you'll be able to find it. But if you guys are interested in anything that I say is available, please feel free to reach out to us through social media. Email me at sales@cardzar.com, and we're happy to chat. One card that was not in this sub, I want to show it off because it recently did sell, is the 95-96 Skybox EXL Michael Jordan 9.5. I love the black on black here. This was from our last group sub, and this just recently sold to a gentleman in Australia. So Cardzar is going global. But, you know, here's the thing. SGC, this is another one that sold. Recently, the news that JJY has been released by the Texans, a mutual releasing. This one sold for $42 on eBay. So I was happy to move this one. Nice X-Fractor from Topps Chrome. Can't go wrong with 2011 Topps Chrome. But, you know, SGC's been get dogged a little bit in the industry. I still don't understand why. I think they have a really nice product. As I was telling people on the live reveal, you buy the card, not necessarily the case. If you don't like the SGC case, okay, that's fine. If you prefer PSA or BGS or the new guys, that's fine. I get that. But I don't think there's anything negative about having another grading company in the industry, in the hobby, because there is just a glut and absolute need for a legitimate grading company. Because obviously with PSA's crazy backlog, BGS's crazy backlog, it's a need to have another good grading company, and I can only say good things with my experiences with SGC. Another card that sold right away, Kobe Bryant Rookie Exclusives 9. This sold for just under $200 on eBay. So, you know, they're starting to comp right with not right with PSA, but it's getting there. And SGC will be having their backlog almost nil shortly. So you're going to start seeing 2020 product, 2021 product in SGC cases. I think could be very good for their long-term outlook. 2016 Panini Select, Zeke Elliott, Rookie 9. Clyde Edwards-Helaire, Mosaic 10. Nice little card there. I think we expect a bounce-back season from Edwards-Helaire. CeeDee Lamb 10 out of Mosaic. We're going to start off with the stuff that's for sale, then we'll talk about my PC stuff. CeeDee Lamb 9 from Mosaic. And last but not least from Mosaic, we have a Jerry Jeudy 9. So 3 second-year players in the 2021 season I think will have very good seasons. I'm high on all 3 in fantasy football and in the hobby. Deshaun Watson, where will he be next year? That's the million-dollar question. He probably will not be a Houston Texan, but wherever he goes, the moment he gets traded, this card could instantly see an increase in value. So SGC 9 here from Deshaun. This one is a monster. Number 299, Kyler Murray, 9 with a 10 auto. So every time I pulled out all of the autos that had a 10, I always kept on thinking they were 10s. I would have loved for this to have been a 10 card, but it came back a 9. So, you know, this is a nice card. You can't go wrong with Kyler Murray, auto 99, especially out of Contenders Optic, which I absolutely adore. If you guys are interested in any breaks, we have a mixer that includes 2019 Contenders Optic. So check out cardzar.com for more information on that one. Panini Select, again, Silver Prism, David Montgomery, 9. The Silver, Montgomery was a stud at the end of the year last year, won me a championship in fantasy, which I was very happy about. Dalvin Cook, Select Prism, 9.5. Dalvin, absolute animal. I think he is one of the most underrated players in the hobby. I think Dalvin Cook should be right up there with the Derrick Henrys of the world, all the top running backs. Russell Wilson, SP Authentic. I actually cracked this out of I don't even know what the case was. It was a crappy, one of those generic graders. It was a 10. SGC gave it a 9, which is fine. Russ Wilson, where's he going to play next year? That's the $1 million question as well. All right, a nice one here. Patrick Mahomes, 10, 149 purple. This one is his second year. So beautiful, beautiful card here. I mean, base, these go for a pretty penny. So a 10. That's very nice. We're happy with that. We got more Patrick Mahomes here at cardsr.com. Prestige 10. So not a huge card, but you know, we've seen anything Patrick Mahomes rookie related is a big card. So getting it back at 10 is phenomenal. And the next best thing from a 10, or close to the next best thing, how about a 9? How about a 9 for Panini Prestige? Very nice cards there from Patrick Mahomes, one of my favorite players to watch on Sundays. Joey Burrow. Buy low on Joey right now, I'm telling you. Buy low on Joey Burrow. 9.5 extra points green out of Prestige. These are just some cards I won at auction on eBay or I picked up at card shows. Unfortunately, this card has plummeted. Michael Thomas, 9.5 silver out of Select, rookie. This time last year, this card was probably a $100 card. Now, as a 9.5, it's probably a $50 card. How the turntables, says Michael Scott. Lamar Jackson, Don Russ, 10, rated rookie. Very nice. Nice, crisp-looking card. The flagship stuff like Don Russ just sells so well, and I expect no different with this card. Just great, great-looking card. It's amazing how Don Russ has really just seen its value increase with COVID, and I just think that people, I mean, we see it on Topps Kobe Bryant rookie. I mean, it's a basic-looking card, mass-produced. We'll talk about another Topps card that's mass-produced that is starting to sell for crazy money now, too. It's just people love that flagship, crisp look to it. Lamar Jackson, silver, 9.5, second year. I was hoping for a 10 on this one. Didn't get it, unfortunately, but those are the breaks. Baker Mayfield, rookie prism, 9. Another solid-looking card with tons of upside. I mean, Baker Mayfield, we saw his value go up big time this year. I think it's only going to go up even more as the Browns continue to get better and better each year. And I think Baker Mayfield's a huge reason why they're getting better. Dalvin Cook, prism rookie, 9.5. Again, a very, very undervalued card, I think. You're seeing like Christian McCaffrey go for almost double what Dalvin Cook is. Another card that has plummeted, unfortunately. Will he be a Patriot? That would be nice. Chris Godwin for the Bucks, 9.5. And then Detroit's newest man, Jared Goff, PSA 9. I did this last time. SGC 9. Sorry about that, SGC. Be interested to see how he fares in Detroit as he's gone away from Sean McVay. Will Jared Goff still be a starting caliber quarterback? I don't know. I just threw this in there because I didn't know, whatever. Kyle Kuzma, 9.5. Lakers, can't go wrong with that. If they win another championship, that'll help his value. Obviously, his stuff's kind of gone down significantly when he just really hasn't panned out as expected, of course. Former first-round pick, I believe. Yeah, so. One of my favorite players, up-and-coming Shai Gilgeous-Alexander from Prism, freshman phenom silver, 9. Ja Morant, Mosaic, 9. We got real lucky with Jaws. The whole submission did very, 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 very well with Ja Morant's. This is one of the few 9s. And there were many Jaws submitted. Rui, Prism. Will he break out this year? Will he recover from his pink eye? That's what people want to know. That's what we want to know, Rui. 9.5 out of Prism. We also had a 9 from Prism for Rui. One of 2 select Jaylen Brown cards that both came back a 9. Different numbers. So obviously this one is a little bit more valuable with it being, let's see, they call this one, no, they don't even call it courtside or anything like that. It's a higher number. I think it's kind of lame how Panini used the same exact picture for both. Like, come on, you couldn't switch it up a little bit. But these are big cards. I mean, they're not huge cards, but they're very, very nice cards. A 9 for Jaylen. His stuff is, I don't know if it's appropriately priced. I feel like it's a little overpriced right now, though he is very, very good. Another very, very good player, DeAndre Ayton, 8.5. Nah. This is better. A 9. Okay. This is a lot better. It's a boom. It's a 10. Boom. If you watch our reveals, 10s are booms. Let's go back to Rui. Donruss Optic, 9. Let's go back to Shai. Donruss Optic, Boom, 10. One of my favorite looking cards from this year, Ja Morant, Chronicles, Luminance. Boom, 10. I told you we did well on Jaws. We also have a Hoops or Raider rookie Ja that was a 10 that already sold for $150. Darius Garland, 9 out of Prism. So yeah, Ja just people love his stuff still. Obviously, he's a stud. Like I said, I sold the Raider rookie for $150, which I was very happy with. We have the Hoops Ja 10. Boom. Ben Simmons, will he be what he was his second year? Obviously, he missed his first year. I mean, he was so hyped up. Won the Rookie of the Year over Jason Tatum and Donovan Mitchell, which still grinds my gears, even though he wasn't a rookie that year. This card was a big card 2 years ago. Will it ever be a big card again? I don't know. He just seems like one of those, meh guys who, a lot of hype, but, meh. Now, this is a nice card. This is a very nice card. Topps Chrome, Carmelo Anthony. I grabbed this out of a dollar box 2 years ago at a card show. And then, obviously, we've talked about this a lot with the 2017 Mahomes and Prism, the trickle-down effect, the Dalvin Cook rookie, the Christian McCaffrey rookie, Chris Godwin rookie from that set, all start to see more value because it's in iconic set. The 0304 Topps Chrome has LeBron James in it. Same thing with 86, 87 Fleer with Michael Jordan, Hakeem Olajuwon, Charles Barkley, Karl Malone. I mean, all those cards that were the second-tier rookies that year took a huge bump, and this is no different. When the 0304 Topps Chrome LeBron took off, well, so did the Carmelo. It also helped that Carmelo was playing well at the time. So got this graded, came back a 9. I'm happy with it. Again, I'm into it for a couple bucks maybe, plus the grading cost. Like it's a huge win right now. I think we have this on our website right now for $300. We're open offers. This guy, the Time Lord, I don't know. I'm hoping he's something for the Celtics. Hasn't put it all together yet, but I picked up some of his rookies for cheap. So I said, let's get him graded. Got that one, 9 with a 10 auto. And then out of Prism, again, 9 with 10 auto, sensational signatures. Whatever, we'll see. Going back to football real quick. Tua, Prestige, 9.5. At the time, this could have been a big card. We'll see. I still have faith in. I don't understand why everybody wants to give up on Tua so soon. I mean, it's still early, way too early. Green Prisms, Tom Brady. You guys know I collect Tom Brady. Well, I already have this one, so I said, screw it. Let's get this one graded. Came back a 9. I'll take it. We're happy with that. It's about a $100 card. One of my favorite cards, another great success story. Got this for like $1. I think I literally got this for $1, and this is not a dollar card raw. This is a $20, $30 card raw. Comes back a 9. This is a much bigger card than that. I forget what we're asking on this one, but if you check out cardsr.com, you can find out for yourself. I highly suggest it. Tons of great cards on there. We are really expanding the website. I hope you guys are enjoying it. If there's anything you want to see on it, please let me know. Blog posts are coming back. Obviously, video content. Breaks. I can't stress those enough. We are loving the breaks, having a great time with those. So, and this one actually was out of my PC, but I was like, let's get it graded. We'll see what we want to do with it. The MVP, Aaron Rodgers, throwback threads, numbered to $9.99. Came back at 9. How about that, huh? I got this card long time ago. And like I said, it's one of those things where I got a bunch of. You're going to see some more Aaron Rodgers here in a second that I'm going to hold in my PC for the time being. Just because, you got to pull stuff out of your PC to pay for grading costs, right? That's the way I look at it. But, there's still some cards that I'll get them graded, but I'll never take them out of my PC. We can get going and take a look at some of those. Be a quick video tonight. Giannis got this for $5 at a show. $5. Funny story, I bought 2 of them at the time. Got one for $5, sold the other one for $20 at the same show. So, wheeling and dealing, hustling. Came back in 9, which I was a little surprised about, but I'll take it. I just wanted it slab because Giannis and, 2-time MVP, future Hall of Famer. So came back in 9. I was happy. I just wanted it slabbed. Talked about Aaron Rodgers from Bowman. So right now this will stay in my PC. And then Topps, we talked about the flagship product, and Topps is no different. I mean, this card is starting to really take off. 9.5. Would have loved a 10 here. A 10 would have been phenomenal. Why'd I got a 9.5? I have no idea. It's one of those things where you rely on the grader, you trust the grader, you send your cards to them for a reason. A little off-centered left to right, I think, on the back, which, whatever. But, hey, whatever. 9.5 is really good. You can't go wrong with that. I was very happy with this one to come back at 10. DeAndre Hopkins, another card I picked up for a couple bucks at a show. Raw was like a $30 card, I think, because Prism really took off. Came back at 10. That's even bigger. So I'm very, very happy with how that turned out. Have a really nice, another nice Prism rookie in here. Here it is. Another one I really like. I got for a few bucks. Again, Travis Kelce. How about that? Another 10. That's a boom. DeAndre. Hey, DeAndre. Boom. Sorry about that, DeAndre. Travis. Boom. Very nice. I still say I said it the other night. I think Travis Kelce goes down as the best tight end of all time. Wild. That's a take. Better than Gronk. Better than Tony Gonzalez. Yes, I think Travis Kelce will be the best tight end of all time. I said it. And I'm a Gronk fan. That's a Gronk football right there. Yeah. I talked about cards taking off. This one actually did sell as well. Shaq, this card is stupid right now. Stupid. And I love it, though. I actually agree with this card being worth a lot of money because he is one of the most dominant players of all time. He will go down as one of the best basketball players of all time. And I know this card is mass-produced, but with the influx of 30 to 40 somethings coming into the hobby during COVID and being reintroduced to the hobby, they're saying to themselves, I love Shaq as a kid. I love Shaq in my 20s. And I want his rookie card. Supply and demand, ipso facto, the price is going to go up. And I like that. I'm okay with that. It's some of the other silly things that I don't agree with on why prices are going up. But Shaq is a no-brainer to me. And when you could, I got this card for 50 cents. For 50 cents, and I sold it for $85. $85. Sold it for 50 cents. Bought it for 50 cents. Paid a few bucks to get it graded or whatever it was. Sold it for $85, and I think I gave it away. It's crazy what's going on, but I love it. I absolutely love it, and I think, like I said, I think he deserves to see his value go up. Current Hall of Famer Calvin Megatron Johnson, one of my favorite players to watch. I have a nice little PC of his. I added a bunch of his stuff to our website as well. Bowman Chrome, just want to throw it in there. I got another Bowman Chrome coming up from the same year, like 9.5. I like that a lot. Here's the other one. Oh, here is the other one. Adrian Peterson. So people forget that Adrian Peterson was a very, very good football player. Arguably one of the best running backs of all time in his day. And so I got a 9. I like that a lot. He still was pretty decent in spurts this year for the Lions. It's crazy. I mean, he's in crippling debt, so he's got to he's got to pay the bill somehow. Anthony Davis, hoops 9. Sorry, we're shaking a little bit. Let me just fix this real quick. Here we go. Anthony Davis, 9. Got this card years ago. After he won the championship, I was like, you know what? We should get this graded. We should probably get this graded. So I did. And again, that's one of the ones that I'd get rid of that in a heartbeat. I'm not sold. I'm not married to it. Another one I would get rid of in a heartbeat. I'm not married to. Jimmy Butler, 9.5. It'll be in my PC for now, but I don't really care about this card. My goal is always to collect, a rookie and or an auto of an all-time great Hall of Famer, future Hall of Famer, MVP or whatever. Jimmy Butler, I don't think is going to be a Hall of Famer, but he's very, very good. Anthony Davis will be, so that's why I want his rookie. But Jimmy Butler, again, it's one of those ones where I came across for cheap probably, so I picked it up. Always try to, I don't want to call it prospect, but I always want to grab, I like to grab a rookie of almost everybody, just in case. You never know. You just never know. And we'll show a couple examples of that in a little bit. But, all right, some more favorites. We got a few more left. Alvin Kamara, orange to 275. An SGC 9, not too bad. I like it. Good looking card right there. And then the green scope, which is an even better looking card. I love the green. I don't know what it is, but I absolutely adore the green scopes. My dumb brain gets distracted by the shininess. So another 9, number 299. I like it. And then some Tatum. How about some Tatum, huh? How about some Jason Tatum? Court level, court side, 9. That's a big card right there. If you go to our Instagram handle, you'll see, scroll all the way down to the bottom, you'll see a plethora of Jason Tatum rookie cards that I got for like $3-4 a piece, and I couldn't move for any more than like $4 or $5 at the time. That was 2 years ago. I wish I still had those, but I kept one of each, and I got them graded. Let me see if I have the other one here. I think there should be 3 Jason Tatum select rookies. No, maybe not. But, it's all right. It's all right. I wish I had more, but I don't. Another Jason Tatum. This is one of my favorite cards. I mentioned in the live that this was actually my first big transaction when I got back into the hobby. Jason Tatum autograph. I got this for $100 on DC Sports 87's auction. I was thrilled with that. Came back at 9.5 with a 10 auto. That's awesome. Very, very nice card right there. Just Tatum, I think, is going to be... I said it after his rookie year that I think he was going to be... I said that after his rookie year, I thought he was the most valuable player in the league considering his contract and age. Obviously on the rookie scale contract, he was 19 years old. I said more... You wouldn't trade him for LeBron... Okay, you would trade him for LeBron James if he had, ultimate cap space. But if you're looking at true value, at the time, I just thought that he just had so much potential. And, again... Yes, he is not better than LeBron James. I get that, but I still think he's a top 5, 10 player in the league. I love this. I love Topps Finest. I love Randy Moss on the Patriots, even though if this is a terribly done Photoshop job. But Refractor to 299, 9, not bad. We showed another one before. We'll show another one now. John Morant, 10. I told you this. I love this card. I picked up both the 10s at a show and got them both graded, and they both came back 10. I like that. And then Jaylen Brown, I said he's a little overvalued, but you know what? If it's in my PC and it's a 10 and it's worth a lot, that's great. I mean, the old school optic, the black. So I like the contrast here. You got the black, the green, the black. These slabs they're good looking slabs. I like them. I like them a lot. And again, if you don't like them, that's fine. I don't like BGS's slabs. I think they suck. I think PSA slabs are okay. I really like SGC slabs. And I believe in the company. I think that they have a lot of potential, a lot of upside. I think they know what they're doing. They've been in the hobby forever. They used to specialize, and they still do, in authenticating old school memorabilia, old school cards, and that vintage was their thing. And now, obviously, they want to get into modern, which I don't blame them because the hobby is friggin' ridiculous right now. Okay, I have this one, the blue, and I have in the green as well. I want the red. I want the gold. I want them all. I love this set. I love 95 Finest. It's such a cool looking set. It's so 90s. Oh, and this has got Tom Brady. Oh, it's so gorgeous. It's so gorgeous. But no, again, I would have loved a 10 here, but a 9's great. This is a cool, and these cards go for big money. These cards go for big money raw. It's crazy. It's crazy. I love this friggin' hobby, man. I love this hobby. All right, let's see what we got here. We got a few more, about 7 more cards left. We'll save my favorite cards for the end. All right. Peyton Manning auto, 9 with a 10 auto. This was just, again, I want to encapsulate one of the greats of all time. I'm certainly not a Peyton Manning fan. As a Patriots fan, he haunted me. Actually, we haunted him, but, still, just he was our rival for a while. But you got to recognize the real goats of the game, and he's certainly one of them. He's just a top, I don't know, he's number 2 quarterback behind Brady. I mean, it's Brady and Peyton. I mean, it's a no-brainer. Brady's number 1 in my eyes. I guess you could say Montana over Peyton, but Peyton did everything he could in his career. It's not like his defense was great all those years. And then I love this card. Has some sentimental value to me. It's something I picked up while I was in the hospital down in Boston. So it's kind of like one of those things where, it's a story behind it. I love telling stories about cards and stories behind cards. I'll talk to you guys about another one or two here in a second. But this one came back at 10. KG, just his intensity is just always awesome. We loved it when he had his time here in Boston. Only won 1 championship, of course, but I mean, it felt like a lot more. And obviously, if we got him in his prime, probably would have been more than 1 championship. But it's all right. But this is a cool card. Very happy this came back at 10. And these cards go for, raw. I think I probably paid $30 for this card, which is it's not cheap, but it's a base card, and this was before the boom too. So I'd like to see. Oh, by the way, this is a boom. It's a boom. I'd like to see. I actually haven't comped these recently. I'd like to take a look to see what they're going at right now. All right, another sentimental card. This is the last great play Tom Brady had in a Patriots uniform in the Super Bowl against the Rams, Super Bowl 53. This is right after Sony Michel plunged in for a touchdown, I believe it was. Was it Sony? Yeah, it was. It was either Sony or Rex Burkhead. I think it was Sony. But the tenacity, the intensity that you expected out of Tom Brady is certainly shown right here, and just a really, really cool card. Obviously, he played with the Patriots again. the next year, but it wasn't a pretty season as they lost in the first round to the Titans. But I think back on Tom Brady's career very fondly. Of course, I don't blame him for leaving. I don't blame the Patriots for walking away from him, because guess what? The Patriots won 7-9 this year. They would have gone 9-7 with Tom Brady. They wouldn't have been that much better. I mean, it's eventually the cupboard runs dry, and Brady can only do so much. He can only do so much. And then we got one more card and 3 more Bradys. But this one, I don't like LeBron James. I can't stand LeBron James. But I, again, respect the GOATs of the game, and I think he will go down as the best to do it when it's all said and done. And this is just going to be an iconic card. I talked about his 2003, 2004 Topps Chrome. Well, 2003, 2004 Topps, I think you're going to see a huge, huge spike in this as the other rookie cards get very hard to acquire due to cost. Topps being a flagship product is just, another huge reason why it's going to see an incredible amount of value increase in the next few years, I believe. But this is a cool card. It was my freshman year of college. I went to a card show. Wasn't even collecting at the time, but I just went to the mall. There's a card show going on, and a guy had this, the Dwayne Wade and the Chris Bosh rookie. And I bought them all 3 for $10. And, that was obviously a great investment by me. Raw, this card is in the hundreds, and at an 8, again, not great. I probably could have cleaned it up a little bit better. I just kind of, I don't know. I think I just threw it in. Maybe not. I don't know. This corner is pretty jacked up, and I think they're gonna, what I do respect about it is I think that the grading companies certainly scrutinize these big key cards in iconic sets a little bit more than the other cards, which I get. I understand that. So, knowing I have an 8, I think just makes it easier to know what's valued at. So if I ever do sell it, which I don't plan on it. I don't want to. If I ever do, I at least know what it's worth. All right. So this is a 5, and that's fine. This was in a shoebox for about 3 years. I mean, the corners are bad on it. You can't even see the logo here for Fleer. You can barely see the metal logo. I don't think that was from sitting in a shoebox. I just think that was just a bad print. So yeah, funny story. Used to go to the mall. It must have been 2000. They just had packs of Fleer metals, so I opened up a bunch, and they're like $2 a pack, and I got my allowance just went to ripping metal cards. That's all I could find at the time, or every time I went to the mall. Hudson News, shout out Hudson News. And yeah, I found this card. I must have had no idea who Tom Brady was, and 4 years later, I was just going through a shoebox, and there he was. Like, oh, Tom Brady rookie. I found, the dual rookie with, I don't even know the guy's name, Steve Steletsky or whatever from Skybox something. Also, I found like 3 or 4 Brady rookies. The lower value, of course. There's no SP Authentic or SBX or there's no contenders in there, unfortunately. But I love this card. I've just obviously always adored this card. I wanted to have it slabbed. Again, not caring what it would come back at, knowing it was not going to be a 10. I thought it would have been like a 7, but a 5, okay. But you know what? I just wanted it slabbed. One of my favorites, and this is another one of my favorites. It's funny, I was at the card store today, and there was a couple, teenagers in there, and like we're talking cards and all that, and we were just talking. They were talking about how they're disappointed in Panini. I go, you guys don't know the real Upper Deck. You do not know the real Upper Deck. And Upper Deck in the 2000s, when they had football, in the 90s, oh my God, it was the go-to. It was just, they had exquisite SP Authentic, SPX. I mean, the high-end stuff, I miss those days. But, yeah, I mean, and I think the Upper Deck rookies were a little bit more, I don't want to call them a short print, but they're tough to get. I remember I had the Jamal Lewis because he was a stud when he first came out. And like Beckett had that at $20, which was, for a Jamal Lewis rookie should have been like $3, $4, $5. But the Upper Deck one was always $20, a little bit more. So Chad Pennington was a big one in the set too, I remember. So, I just absolutely, I just always loved this card, and now I have it slabbed, and I know what it's worth, and that's awesome. So, finally, last but not least, of course, we're going to end with TB12, and this card is just blowing up. We're talking flagship, Bowman. So I got the Bowman Chrome PSA 9. Now I have the Bowman Paper SGC 8.5. This card is just again, an iconic card. as the Bowman Chrome starts to explode in value and people struggle to be able to afford it, the Bowman paper will then, you'll start to see a lot more people running to that. I think you also start to see a lot more people running to the 2001 and 2002 stuff. So if you guys have any of the 2001 or 2002 stuff, I highly suggest getting that stuff slabbed. Even the lower end rookies like Skybox Impact, Dominion, all that stuff, that's starting to go up too. So again, people who want a Brady rookie but can't afford the contenders, the SBX, all the big ones, they're going to the lower end, the lower tier stuff. And I just highly suggest if you get it slabbed so you know what you got. I cannot suggest that more. So I mentioned, guys, that we are running some breaks. So we have 6 boxes of 2020 Donruss Optic football. I don't know if you guys have seen the stuff that's coming out of here, but it's been phenomenal. So 6 boxes of it. 1 box is already full. 8 random divisions right now at $115 a spot per box. So if you buy into multiples, that means that you will get a different division with each box, or a different randomizer. If you get the same division, sorry, I can't help that. But check out the website cardzar.com if you guys are interested in getting in any breaks. And we have some mixers as well, as I mentioned. This is part of that mixer, 2020 Phoenix, which is a beautiful, beautiful looking set. We also have, let's see here, 2019 Contenders Optic will be in that mixer. And 2019 Chronicles will also have 2020 Illusions and 2019 Donruss Optic. So 5 different sets, 2 different rookie classes, great rookie classes, tons of hit potential. Please check it out, cardzar.com. At the top, you can see breaks and rips. Click that. You can see all the breaks that we have available. If they sell out, if they do not sell out by the date, so say, February 14th, they don't sell out by that date, we will still run that once it sells out. So you'll have that option to stay in the break or to move on, get a full refund, not a problem. We're here to serve you, here to help. So we also have supplies available as well, with more on the way. Here is a quick list of those supplies. Standard top loaders, pack of 25, $5 each. 59-point top loaders, pack of 25, $6 each. And standard penny sleeves, pack of 100, 200 each, $2 each. We have the thick penny sleeves and 240-point coming soon. Hopefully going to get some Beckett Shield once they figure their stuff out. So thank you very much, guys, for watching. If you saw anything you like here, please check out www.cardzar.com. Please follow us on social media at Cardzar. That's Instagram, that's YouTube, that's Facebook, even Twitter. Even on Twitter, we tweet a little bit here and there. So thank you very much, guys, for watching. Hope to see you in some of the breaks. And in the meantime, keep on collecting.